All right, what's going on, everybody? So, some quick news here for the Indiana Pacers today. They make a trade on the trade deadline. They trade Buddy Hield to the Sixers for in exchange for two players, Marcus Morris, Furkan Kormaz, and Toronto's second in 2024, Portland's second in 2029, the Clippers second in 2029, and 1.5 million in cash. So in total, the Pacers get actually some pretty decent capital for Buddy Hield. Again, don't necessarily expect Morris and also for Kormaz to necessarily see the court a ton, if at all, with the Pacers. But I mean, you look at it, you get a little bit of cash, you get 3 second-round picks for him on a guy that, it was clear that him and the Pacers were having a little bit of a disagreement. They were kind of far apart in terms of a contract extension. They've been working on that. Still, two sides were pretty far apart from what people have said when it comes to that. And an expiring contract for a guy that honestly has really struggled this year. He'd been really, really solid in the first couple years with Indiana, but this year's really, really struggled. And so the Pacers here at the deadline, they get some stuff, and it opens up some more opportunities for some young players, thinking specifically guys like Ben Shepherd, the young rookie who will get more of an opportunity here with more of an expanded role, filling in some of those minutes off the bench for Buddy Hield. So definitely great for the young guys to get some more experience in that. I mean, certainly when you look at Buddy Hield and some of the things that he did, the Pacers will certainly miss him in a lot of different, things offensively. I know he hasn't been great as of recent, but overall, the Pacers will miss Buddy Hield and some of the things that he could provide them, and he did provide them for the couple of years he was here in Indiana. But overall, I feel like it's a solid trade for the Pacers. Getting a couple veterans, but also I think more so some draft capital for Buddy Hield. Again, Buddy Hield for what it was coming in the trade, with Tyrese Halliburton a couple of years ago, for what it was, Buddy Hield had a good run here in Indiana. I just felt like his time was running short with the Pacers. He had been relegated to the bench the last couple of games. And it really kind of felt like with that, and also, with the 76ers, the reports were coming out even yesterday that the 76ers were really, really intent on trading for Buddy Hield. It made sense for the Pacers just to acquire a little bit more capital and get some value out of a guy that you think you wouldn't have re-signed him probably, especially with how poor he has been at times this year. So you get some stuff back here. So overall, I think it's a solid trade for the Pacers overall. Want to hear your guys' thoughts here on the Buddy Hield trade from the Pacers to the 76ers. Would love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments, so be sure to drop those. Again, guys, Derek and I will probably have more of a overall kind of thoughts later on today, so be sure to check that out. Was able to just slip away here for a few minutes and kind of talk about this really quick, but let me know your guys' thoughts overall here on the Buddy Hield trade out of Indiana to the Philadelphia 76ers. That'll do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, guys, go Pacers.